The boy had webbed hands. He could stay underwater for a long time, without needing to come up for air. As a result, the villagers thought of him as a monster. When the boy was born, he had no body temperature, he was completely cold. The midwife who delivered him thought he was dead, but miraculously, the boy suddenly came to life. His limbs began to move incessantly. As he grew older, his swimming ability improved, and every day he could catch a lot of big fish from the river, keeping his family's life going. One day, Ginkgo happened to pass by. The insect repellent smoke in his hand accidentally drifted towards the boy, and the boy showed an intense reaction. At first, Ginkgo thought the smoke was too strong, and the boy was choking, but when he touched the boy's body, he discovered that his body temperature was abnormal, which startled him. Soon, the boy's mother arrived. Ginkgo asked her if the boy was good at swimming, but not so skilled at walking on land. Also, the boy was constantly thirsty, but drinking water didn't help. Ginkgo listed off the symptoms, and the boy's mother confirmed that the boy had them all. The mother then took Ginkgo back to their home. Because of the boy's low body temperature, and slow speech, and the webbed hands and feet, Ginkgo realized the boy had been infected by the rainworm. This parasite falls with the rain, lives in rivers, and travels with the current towards the sea. It continues to reproduce in the sea, then evaporates and returns to the sky, repeating the cycle. There are leftover worms in the river, which can parasitize fish and even drowning humans. Those infected with the worms exhibit symptoms like the boys. When a flood comes, the worms leave their host to go towards the sea, but no one knows when the flood will happen. So, Ginkgo gave the mother some medicine that could temporarily help the boy suppress the worms inside him and alleviate the abnormal symptoms. Soon, the medicine started to work. The webbing on the boy's hands began to fade. His body temperature gradually returned to normal, and his speech became faster. Encouraged, the boy bravely greeted the other children in the village. However, the other children didn't want to play with him, so the boy gave them some of the fish he had caught, and the children began to interact with him. They found that the boy wasn't as strange as they had heard, and they began to accept this new playmate. The mother watched the scene happily, as it seemed everything was improving. Ginkgo visited again, and seeing the boy in a normal state, he was satisfied. The mother thanked Ginkgo sincerely. The boy's body temperature was now normal, and he didn't need to drink as much water anymore. The mother asked for more medicine, but Ginkgo explained that the medicine could only help temporarily. If the fish were parasitized, they would disappear in a few years, but humans wouldn't vanish. As long as the worm stayed inside the boy, the symptoms couldn't be completely eliminated. So, Ginkgo would have to visit regularly to monitor the boy's recovery. The mother felt reassured by Ginkgo's dedication.
次いつ来る？
秋口だ。じゃあな、もう溺れんなよ。
俺、溺れたことないよ。
嘘つけ。忘れてんだよ。
じゃあまたね。
Then, a heavy rainstorm began. The river water rose rapidly, and the boy, almost as if guided by something, kept running towards the river. No matter how much his mother called after him, he wouldn't stop. The mother chased after him, but when she reached the riverbank, she couldn't see him anymore. Fortunately, Ginkgo had anticipated the rain, and had come to the riverbank. He was just in time to stop the boy from rushing downstream. The flood might be able to save the boy. Ginkgo took them both up a large tree, and then he tied the boy to the tree with a rope, waiting for the worms in the boy's body to leave on their own. But as the water